What's up, everybody? JZ from jzfitness.com. We're going to do a lateral lunge to a single leg balance. So always start with all 10 toes facing forward. You want a neutral spine, so ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Your feet are going to be flat. Whenever you do a lateral lunge, you're stepping out a little bit outside of hip distance. You don't want to be too far out because biomechanically that's not going to be very efficient. Look at that knee is like straining already. And I'm putting a lot of pressure into that malleolus, that ankle on that left side. So what you want to do is if your feet were hip distance apart where you start, or even together, your choice, you're stepping a little wider than hip distance so that when you go into that side lunge, your hip, your knee, and your ankle are in the same plane. This opposite leg's going to be locked out. You're sealing the knife edge of that back leg. So ankle, knee, hip in the same plane. If you notice that the foot's out too much, you'll displace that knee. And if it's too far out, there's going to be a lot of like wonky mechanics there. So get in the habit of just coming a little wider than hip distance. Right away, lunge into that. Maybe don't use any resistance at first. You could take the opposite elbow to that thigh to instigate that hip hinge on this side. This leg is locked out to stabilize through that knee, but we're going to really focus on propelling through this bent knee, through the big toe, small toe heel to push your way up. Now you could do a single leg if you want, or you could just tap, your choice depending on where you're at in your journey. So if I go like this, neutral spine into a single leg, I'm going to stabilize through this opposite foot now. I'm firing up the glute on that opposite leg. So there's a lot of stuff going on for the brain where it's stabilizing and then you're mobilizing back to stability. So it's going to create this instability in that standing foot. But once you come here, you're descending. Notice how slow I'm going. And then I push through that bent leg. See how I had to tap, and then drive. That's okay. What you don't want to do is accept faulty patterns. Otherwise, the brain never coordinates, okay? So again, stabilize, mobilize, tap, pause, then drive, and then squeeze that glute on that standing leg. Once you have it in your practice, you can load the leg with some dumbbells. You can even throw a curl in at the top if you'd like. From the side view, neutral spine. Again, neutral spine, boom, into a single leg. Notice I lost my stability here because I was busy looking at you guys. All right, nice and slow, and then boom, stability. You could always tap that foot down if you need to. Either way, let the brain connect to the body at all times because neuromuscular training is where it's at. That's going to protect your joints. It's also going to create stability, which is why we do this, right? Why do we do it? To create stability. Okay, hope I got that home. Now go do it.